Hey guys, Brain Prey here, and welcome back to Victoria 2. Today we're going to be starting a new series as the Ottoman Empire, and let's get started. The Ottomans start off as a great power, but slowly but surely they lose their status. So that's kind of what we're going to try to avoid in this playthrough. This was a viewer suggestion, so thank you for that. Keep those coming. We're going to start by encouraging clergymen, since that's pretty much the standard thing you do in these games. Abu Dhabi wants an alliance. Why? No. Why would I do that, Abu Dhabi? I don't like you. Alright, so we got these guys up here in our sphere. The Greece is what we're going to be afraid of, is because, you know, they can get the UK on our ass, and, you know, hundreds of all these other great powers could come and try to rape us if we're not careful. I think our ally we should look for is maybe Russia. Remember Russia, you want to be my ally? Political consideration. Oh, good. We can get an alliance with the United Kingdom. Certainly. Let's do that day one. That is a great alliance. The biggest thing holding us back is going to be our education. So we're going to go ahead and get the education stuff first. Well, let's make sure. Yeah, okay. Idealism doesn't unlock for another 4 years, so we can get this education stuff done quickly. It looks like we're at war already. We're at war with Tripoli. So let's defeat them. We're going to annex Tripoli. And then we're going to go move to Egypt to annex all of our cores from them. So we can give back all of our cores. And that should happen pretty quickly. Egypt does not have any allies or anything, so we might actually want to go ahead and do a day one war against them. So let's move all of our troops over here. And we're going to start that war very shortly. We don't want them to get any allies, of course. And I think we're going to go ahead and add Sinai, because that's not one of our cores, but we're going to take Sinai anyways, because it will let us build the canal, and we don't have to worry about other people snagging it later on. Alright, we got a pretty good fleet, so let's let it get a little bit of health. Okay, and we're probably going to want to go ahead and balance our stuff here. Let's tax our people. Let's put our tariffs at 20% because the game will let you get away with it. We'll start right away. It's not that much, but hopefully it'll balance out. And we're just going to tax everyone at the maximum, because why not? Alright, we don't have anything in construction. We have 4 diplomatic points. We're going to go ahead and probably just use those to increase our relation with the United Kingdom. And let's beat down Tripoli. They are primitive, so we should just be able to wreck them. Cool, they took our alliance. Let's make sure that we top off our relations, too, when we get the chance. Also, let's make sure that we don't lose this war against Tripoli. We should defeat them easily, but who knows? This is just cavalry, so yeah, we might need to pick up some dudes. Let's get these guys to Istanbul, and we'll take them across the water. Hajjaz wants to be our ally, okay. Ethiopia wants to be our ally, sure thing. We're losing quite a bit of money at the beginning here, so I'm not sure exactly what we're going to cut to make up for this. It's probably because we're at war right now, but let's just finish the war quickly and we'll see what happens. We might need to lower our military spending significantly, but obviously don't want to do that during the war. Let's get our people on this boat here, and let's drop them off over there in Tripoli. Okay, we might have to take out a few loans, and we might have to take out... God, what's wrong with me? We might have to take out a few loans. We got some Crusaders here. Ideally, we'll beat those guys, okay? They let us win, thank you. And looks like we're going to crush them there too, okay? So we can now just split this up into the smallest possible stacks. And just conquer all of their territory. Let's go ahead and lower our naval spending. That might help us make a few buckaroonies. We're definitely taking out some loans right now. So, can we afford to lower our military spending? I think the economy is kind of balancing out a little bit, but it's not going to help if we just... Yeah, I think we can go ahead and lower that military spending for right now, since we've annihilated the Tripolian army. Let's dig deeply and greedily. Sure. Good, we're making that money back. Let's go ahead and repay our loans. We're only a little bit in debt, so we turned it around pretty quickly, so good for us. Alright, got that siege done. Let's get these troops back. We don't want them to take too much attrition. We kind of want to be ready to beat up Egypt. It would be really nice if we could fight them before they got any allies. I'm sure we will be able to. So let's save up some money. Get some good reparations. We'll allow the Russians to have access through us. They're fighting the these guys over here. The republics, the Soviet republics or whatever. They actually will... They're actually pretty nice with us. That's good. We don't really want to fight with Russia right now. We're too weak. So I'm just going to go ahead and increase the relations we have over here with them. Do we still have our alliance? Oh no, the UK broke our alliance. What a bunch of bastards. So who do they allied with Prussia. Okay. So is there any other... So they're allies with France. So there. Now who else is the great power? Spain. Okay, so Austria is our closest one that I think doesn't have already a great power ally. So we'd have to be allies with them pretty much. Or Spain. Or, yeah, so that's it. Because these guys, these four are off the table. So these are our only choices here. So Austria is really the only one that's worth a damn at all. So let's try to improve our relations with Austria. I don't know if they're really going to be our ally or not. Probably not. Let's see our Serbian... Let's go ahead and influence those people that we already have a sphere over. To make sure that those people stay away. And let's see, who's influencing Egypt right now? We don't really want... See, I dislike this. We need to go to war with them before they become friendly. And let's keep on increasing relations with Austria. Since they're pretty much our only hope at a reasonable alliance. Doing pretty good. Tripoli, are you guys ready for peace yet, dude? No? Okay. Whatever, I'm not going to give up my conquest, even though what's your nation? It's only 25. Okay, what's your RGO? Is there anything good over here? No, not really. Okay. Well then. Yeah, I'm sure the RGO from Egypt is going to be not even... Well, that's nice. That's about it. And Egypt has, what, a total of 26,000 dudes? Or 26 brigades. How many brigades do we have? 46. So we should Shrek them, as the kids likes to say. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this tech too. Because we really need to get biologism. Biologism is going to give us, like, insane literacy because of this here, this tech Darwinism. I'm actually probably going to do an entire tutorial on that, on literacy alone. Just to show you guys how it works, because it's so important. Sure. We'll get some liberals in that upper cabinet. I don't think it really matters, because right now we're absolute monarchy. So whatever government we care to have is the one that's in power. And the jingoist reactionaries are good for now. I like them. Let's check out our things. I should have done this probably at the beginning. So we need to have elders. Okay, so we need people to be pissed off. So everybody who's not Turkish will lose militancy. Not really that great. This is good. This gives us prestige. So those are our two unique things as the Ottomans. Not too fancy. Tripoli will now peace out with us. Alright, so we've annexed Tripoli. And we should be making more money now. Let's take our dudes home. Let's see, do we have any naval bases anywhere? Just in Istanbul. Alright, so that's going to be important. We're going to want to build up our navy bases. Let's do that now, since we have some money floating around. Let's expand those. This is going to use up a lot of it right now, but we'll want to get this like as soon as possible. We want to have like a huge navy, because that's the only thing that's going to protect us from the Greeks once they start rallying everyone against us in crises. So it's going to be amazing if we can have a good navy. That way, only our military will only have to fight against just the land issues. Let's keep on improving our relations here. It looks like we will be able to get Austria as an ally, which is going to be critical, since Greece probably really hates us. Okay. I'm gonna go pick up those dudes, and then we're gonna drop them in Istanbul, because it looks like our guys need to port up. We're gonna keep digging deeply and greedily, because who gives a shit? I don't think I ever clicked any other button besides the greedily one. Alright, let's drop these guys off at the port, so that the ships can hopefully repair. Sure, we got an alliance offer from Yemen. Let's check out our diplomatic... Yeah. So we're going to have quite a few people fighting with us against Egypt. Let's see. What is this at now? It's still cordial, and they're not actually moving it anywhere. Great. So let's go ahead and declare this war shortly. How much is it going to cost to fully fund the troops? Another $100. Alright, so let's make a little bit... We'll turn that off for now so we can make a little bit of money in the meantime. And then we'll call all of our allies and everything in. Let's finish picking up these guys. Our ships are probably going to get pooped, but it doesn't really matter too much, because they are really old. But after this, they can just chill in the harbor. Hopefully they won't actually die. Alright. So this appears to be a large part of the military of Egypt. So when we declared war, we would probably be able to get these guys to come with us. And that would help a lot to just annoy Egypt, probably. And we can just take all of our stuff, and then also we're going to add Sinai, like I talked about. So that we just have the monopoly on that area. Let's see. Is there anything worth building over here? I think we're going to want to build those naval bases here, because I don't think they're going to... These areas, like, mostly this Greece area is what I'm worried about buildings. Like, it kind of might be a waste if we build them there, because, you know, Greece might get those, so that would suck to waste all the money on them. But I think that we'll be okay. Like, these ones definitely we're going to keep, so not a big deal. We're going to get the militancy. Hejaz wants us to fight against Najd. I'm going to decline Hejaz, sorry. Yeah, I guess we were not going to get their help anymore. It's fine. Alright. So we're making $80. Let's see about dropping, like, education and stuff. Can we make more money that way? I think so. We're still kind of barely breaking even here with our maintenance up to the max. So let's keep it that way. And we're going to declare a war on Egypt now. Ethiopia and Yemen will not accept. That sucks. Alright, what's this one up here? Ankara and Adana. Alright, we're going to call these guys. Whoops. That's Wallachia. And Moldova. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's dogpile on that army. And keep an eye out for any more Egyptian army. I think we're going to crush this really quickly. So that's good. Alright, we've officially eviscerated that army. I don't think it's possible for them to really rally against us now. And I'm going to move in some dudes here and there to take over, especially the places that we're going to be claiming as war goals. And we want to move dudes up ahead so we can kind of see where things are coming from. But I'm pretty sure that was like the majority of the army, and it's good because UK is not influencing Egypt really at all yet. And they don't really have any forts or anything here, so that's even better. And their navy was not able to interfere with our dudes at all. Although it does look like they had an army that was able to siege this, that's probably headed towards us now. So we're going to want to keep our head up for that. They're probably going to attack the 9 stack if I was them. Yep, exactly as I said. They are attacking the 9. Let's move this 18 down there, and this 15. Alright, yeah, we're going to stop them from trying to do that. Alright, they're going to attack in here. Homs, which is just plains, so unfortunately they're going to be better than us. I'm going to let them attack there, and then I'm just going to dedicate all of my troops to it. Because that's their entire army. So we just have to wait for May. Tomorrow they're going to start attacking, and then the rest of them will attack soon. Alright, so let's see. That's going to start the battle. And then those guys are going to get there on the 16th. Okay, so they're all in now. Let's all go in as well. Alright, now they're running to this one here, where we've already started sieging. Let's go ahead and capture them there. I'm going to split my army in half, and we're going to block them from being able to retreat, so you can just kill this army permanently. And that should be the end of the Egyptian army. Oh no, I just let them retreat because I'm a dummy. Alright, let's finish them off. It looks like we're just going to have to keep chasing them down, unfortunately, because I'm dumb and I moved the troops that were blocking their way. Alright, so they're going to run away from us one more time, but they don't have hardly any troops left. They have hardly any. So we're just going to be able to fully siege them. Okay, let's go ahead, and we're going to want to add Sinai as quickly as possible, just because we want to start burning that infamy. Okay, that's going to be 20 war score too, so we might not be able to get everything in this war, but that's okay. It's much more important to get that than anything else, really. We can the other stuff can wait because it's got our cores on it, so pretty much any time we can go get it whenever we want. Alright, I'm going to try to send the smaller armies to these more deserty provinces, and then we're going to have the big armies in Israel where the supply limit's a little higher. Okay, we're doing pretty good. I'm actually super psyched with how we're doing so far. It's really kind of boggles your mind how the Ottomans can fall off the pony so quickly. We're actually making money still too, which is actually insane. And there's no forts here at all either, so it's pretty quick to siege, so I'm very, very excited. Let's go ahead and add another war goal against these guys. We're going to acquire Syria, because that's right below where we were. We're still not even at 100% yet, so we might even just be able to get everything. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Because it's not, like, if this was a big deal, I probably would just do all the math now, but since we know, like, you know, we can come back and get the rest of this, like, especially if it's just, you know, Egyptian Hal. It's like one province, so, like, who cares? But this is all the cores that the Ottomans have, so we're kind of out of luck after this. There's no more easy territory gains. We're going to have to fight a little harder than normal for everything else, I guess. Let's get a guy on Cairo. That'll get him a lot of war exhaustion quickly. We're still making good money. I'm very happy with that. I'm going to try to spend that money we're making on education. We're actually making more money now. That's funny. I'm not going to change anything because it's probably just a fluke that we got a big increase like that after paying for the clergymen. That's probably not something good. Alright, let's look at our focuses. So here we have 2.4% clergymen and 3. So let's move them to Albania now. Whoops. Alright. So we're doing good. Let's get these guys that are just doing nothing over here to actually start sieging this stuff. We might even take more land if you know, we have more room. I doubt it, though. I'm pretty sure we're going to be stretching our limits here just to get the other, you know, just to get Sinai. So don't hold your breath if you're wanting to see a big Ottoman blob right at the beginning of the game. Alright, we're going to grab Lemedon now. We're still not near 100, so that's good. Let's send the one army there to get that, and we're just going to go and siege the rest of Egypt over here. Okay, all 4 of these guys are done. Again, I'm going to send the big armies to the coasts, because we don't want them to take too much attrition, like on that 15k. Yeah, so we'll send just the 9,000 to the area there. We're going to grab Idealism now, because research points, even though literacy is the most important thing, research points are slightly more important. So we're going to grab that first. The good news is, as the Ottomans, we really don't have to go worry about conquering or fighting anytime soon. Like, if you play as, Punjab, and you try to kill it, you have to worry about wars and shit, like, right away, because you're trying to farm India. But Ottomans, we can kind of chill out, we can get our literacy up, and then we can be in a position where we have a lot of technology, and we can do a lot of colonizing, and we can do a lot of, like, you know, getting gas attacks before our enemies and stuff. Anyways, that's going to about do it for this episode, guys. Thanks so much for watching the first one. I will be publishing the second one tomorrow on Sunday, so look forward to more videos from me. I know it's been a while. I'm going to probably do, like, an update video or something, but look forward to another EU4 series, and we're going to be doing some more Victoria 2 tutorials. There's going to be some airsoft videos, because I know there's some of you out there that like those, and I've also been getting into a lot of real firearm stuff, so if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys there. Spray and pray out.